ROCO, yeah.
We're live.
Ven acá.
We are live. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is David Coleman. This is Nicole Goers. We are going to be your co-hosts for today's main event, the ROCO's first annual. We've been talking about doing this for a number of years, and we finally pulled it off thanks to the hard work of Nicole and Preston and Joanne and a few other team members. Did a lot of hard work and made an amazing award show set up for today. So we're going to be giving away 10 awards. We'll go award by award to very, very well-deserving on-site team members and properties. You know, how for those of you who don't know how our business is set up is we have a corporate office here in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, and then we own 110 properties across 13 states across the country. And the real work, as we all know here at the office, happens on site at the properties. Day in and day out, they are grinding, they're working hard, taking care of our residents, and you know, keeping us all with jobs due to their hard work on site at the property. So nobody deserves these awards more than the hard team members we have on site at the properties. We have some really exciting gifts, gift certificates and different prizes for the winners of this of the award ceremony. So Nicole, her job at ROCO is she's the director of people, so nobody more appropriate to be co-hosting the event with.
Thank you. It's an honor.
So just a little overview, summary of the year. We pulled a few stats. So $21 million was spent across our properties in capital projects, overseen by the great people, you know, our colleagues that are on site at the properties. During this year, we cracked National Multifamily Housing Council's top 50 owners in the country. We just slid in at number 50, so that was a big accomplishment for everyone at ROCO. In addition, what Nicole is so proud of is that we promoted 15% of our team members at ROCO. So that's close to 90 people internally on site at the properties were promoted to a new job. So that's all really exciting stuff. So at the very essence of what we do here at ROCO, we seek to delight our residents so that they can live better and sleep more comfortably. And that's really the purpose of what everyone here at ROCO is about. And all of the people winning the awards today really exemplify that and what it is that is our purpose and our mission at ROCO. So again, we're so excited. We're going to kick things off for the first award. We are giving it to the most improved property. So this is a very turbulent business. Properties do well, then they struggle. It can move very quickly. And there are specific properties in the portfolio that started off the year really struggling. Low occupancy, high delinquency, maybe missing some staffing team members, and we're able to get organized, bring it together, work together as a team, and significantly improve the performance of the properties. It was very, very competitive. A lot of properties could win this award, but two in particular really stood out from all of the rest. So before we present our first award, I just want everybody to know that the results of this award ceremony was all driven by big data and surveys and quantitative analysis and models. And it was due to the hard work of our financial analyst team that we came up with the winners for today. So it wasn't who do we like best, who's the best dressed, who's the best. It was not about that. It was about quantitative results. So without further ado, for the ROCO's first award ever, the most improved property goes to two properties. The first one is Arlington Place. Nice. Wait. Arlington Place. So a little bit about Arlington Place in Houston, Texas. Minimum occupancy of the property. They started the year early on at 62% occupancy. And the driver behind that is they were hit by Hurricane Harvey. And they had huge effects from the hurricane, a lot of damage, and the property really struggled after that. But the team was able to come together, led by Tanya, and of course Angelique, our regional manager in Texas, and they increased occupancy from 62% all the way up to 91% today. So great job to Arlington Place, congratulations. The next winner is a portfolio of properties that we acquired that shortly after the transition we were struggling with the portfolio performance, and the team came together. One team leader specifically named Jennifer brought the whole team together, really exemplified all of our core values and what we believe and what we stand for at ROCO, and just knocked it out of the park. So huge congratulations to the team in Albany, New York, led by Jennifer Goronsky, and to the whole team for taking their occupancy from the low 80s after the transition to 99% today. So great job to that entire team. So those are these two awards. I'm going to give them to Nicole. She's going to get them out in the mail tonight. So you guys are going to be getting your awards, your money, your gift certificates, your prizes. We have a whole bunch of exciting things going on. So the next award is Occupancy Achievement Award. So when people think about property management, when they think about multifamily real estate, the first thing that comes to mind is occupancy. That's the first question. What's your occupancy? What's your occupancy? So we thought it was a great award to give out what properties had the highest consistent average occupancy throughout the whole year. Properties that just stay occupied. When they have a move out, they have a strong wait list lined up in the pipeline of people to move into, and it just works like clockwork. And fortunately, we have a lot of properties in our portfolio that operate this way. But again, there are two properties at ROCO that really stay at 100% now, and just do a great job, and have really strong team leaders, and have great teamwork, and just do an amazing job. So without further ado, the Occupancy Achievement Award goes to Midtown Square, and led by Jody Jackson. And to Farmbrook Manor, led by Kristen and team, and who is now at 100% today. So congrats to both of those team members. Amazing. So before we do another award, Preston, can you just show the Facebook Live team members what we have going on here, the team, the crowd we have? Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
So we got a lot of action here.
That is also our
Yes, please.
Christmas sweater or
Yes.
sweater day.
Yeah.
So they are not in the same bit tired today, but they
Yeah.
look fantastic.
It's pretty uncomfortable. I never actually thought about wearing a tuxedo in front of a bunch of people in normal clothes. It's not the most comfortable. It's a little
You guys look great.
Thank you. We like the interaction, so please keep it coming. The next award, moving things along, is the Collections Achievement Award. So, what is collections? Collections is when you think about, let's say you have 100 people living at a property. Collections is how many of those people are actually paying. Because unfortunately there is delinquency in this business, people who don't pay their rent. So it is a challenge and it's hard work to make sure that every single person at a property is paying their rent in a timely fashion within the first 5 days of the month. So these two properties that are winning the Collections Award, every single month are 100% collected within the first few days. They have great relationships with their residents. Their residents obviously respect them, respect the job they're doing, pay their rent in a timely manner, and that's how properties should run. And we're so proud of these two properties for all of the work they do, for how they treat their residents and just the great relationship they have. And the Collections Achievement Award goes to Bancroft Apartments and Vista Place Apartments. So congrats to them. Next is the Maintenance Excellence. Maintenance gets overlooked way too much in this business. Maintenance is the heart of ROCO. Without good maintenance, without strong maintenance, everything else breaks down. So whether it be the maintenance supervisors, the maintenance technicians, the cleaners, the groundskeepers, the painters, these are the people that keep this business running. And we have some of the best in the industry without a doubt. And one thing we do at ROCO that we believe is so important is after every single completed work order, we send out a resident survey to our residents to say, how is your work order? How is the experience? Did everything go as planned? And what we're able to get out of that is a Net Promoter Score, right? So how would you recommend, how would you promote your experience to friends, family, about your experience on your work order? So again, being quantitative about this process, we looked at what properties had the highest Net Promoter Score, and also we looked at renewals. If you're doing a good job on maintenance, your residents are going to renew, and they're going to want to continue to live at your property. So we used a few different inputs to find the strongest maintenance team, the highest maintenance excellence, and I'm so proud of these two properties. The two Maintenance Excellence Awards are going to University Hill and Hickory Ridge Apartments. All right, next we got Make Ready Achievement. So what does that mean? After a resident moves out of their apartment, you've got to turn a unit. Now you think that it's very easy to turn a unit, right? Somebody moves in, somebody moves out, you turn the unit, and somebody moves in the next day. It's not that simple. There's a lot of moving parts, there's a lot of move-ins, a lot of move-outs. You might be short-staffed on maintenance, you might have a really hard turn. You know, there's a process that goes around turning units. And it's not always as easy as you think it is. But there are two maintenance supervisors that always stay at 100% make ready. And these are properties that don't stay at 100% occupancy, that actually to some degree struggle on occupancy. So they have a lot of vacant units, but all of their vacant units at all times are very high, or all of them are market ready. Somebody could walk in that day and move into that apartment. So, for the 2 Make Ready Achievement Awards, the awards go to Fox Chase Apartments, Scott Litton, and Caleb's Creek, Josh McCoy. Congratulations. Good job.
Maintenance is the true unsung hero of ROCO.
Definitely. Appreciate that, Nicole. So, best use of online marketing is the next award. So, this award is bigger now than ever before, and it's just it's becoming more and more and more important. You know, a company like ours, online reputation, utilizing Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, all of the social media platforms is crucial to the success of our properties. And marketing and figuring out marketing and how to leverage those free marketing sources compared to the ILS, where we spend a lot of money, is crucial to the success in decreasing operating expenses and also increasing occupancy. So there are 2 properties that just do an unbelievable job when it comes to utilizing all of the social media platforms, posting multiple times a day, being able to decrease their spend on the ILSs because they do such a phenomenal job utilizing the free social media platforms. And in addition, doing on-the-ground marketing, building relationships with, you know, employers locally, building relationships with, you know, people in the community that can drive traffic to the properties. So, without further ado, we are giving the award for Best Online Marketing to Huntsville Place Apartments and North Lake Village Apartments.
To give you an idea, those 2
Yes,
sites,
please.
Huntsville Place, I had to verify this number myself because I didn't believe it, but they had nearly 1,800 posts and 1,200 likes since June of this year. So that's amazing.
Great.
North Lake Village, not far behind, had nearly 1,400 posts and 1,300 likes since June as well.
That's great.
Really honored to go back and talk about teamwork now. It's obviously a topic that is near and dear to my heart. ROCO has consistently emphasized the focus we have on our people, invested in our people, recognized our people, another indication of what we're doing today. And I couldn't be more excited to share a couple of the teams that we recognize as having the best teamwork. We have Riverstone. Diana there has led a team with an average tenure of 2.5 years, which sounds like a low number, but for ROCO that's really large and a really incredible feat. And then the other is Governor's House, led by Kay Horton, also an average tenure of 2.5 years. So congratulations to the both of you.
Awesome. I would just add 2.5 years since the start of ROCO management, which is 2.5 years old. So these team members have been with us from the very beginning. They really live and breathe ROCO. When I go to the properties, I feel so happy and proud to be doing what we do on a daily basis because they love what they do. There's great energy in the office. The residents are satisfied, and they go above and beyond the call of duty. And what we really thought about when we were thinking about best teamwork is, how do you guys work together as a team to take care of your residents, right? Who is helping a resident late at night bring in her groceries? Who is helping a resident when something bad happens in their life? So Working together as a team, taking care of the residents is truly what we are so focused on. And when we think about ROCO in 5 and 10 and 20 years down the road, that's really what we want to drive, is just the teamwork and everyone working together as one. Next is the highest resident satisfaction. So again, this business is all about our residents, and they are why we all have jobs and why we all do what we do, is because of our residents. And it's the purpose of why we exist as a business, is to take care of our residents and provide for them. So with that said, this is one of the most important awards, the awards for highest resident satisfaction. And this takes into consideration surveys, renewals, what our residents are saying about us online, and a whole bunch of other inputs. So without further ado, we'll jump into highest resident satisfaction. Goes to Emerald Creek Apartments in Traverse City, Michigan. And Park at Cedar Lawn in Galveston, Texas. Awesome. All right, now to the big awards. The main 3 awards for today. Top performing property in the Midwest, top performing property in the South, and top performing regional manager for all of 2018. Top performing property in the Midwest. Consistently averaged the highest average economic occupancy, had no turnover, great staff, great property, residents are happy, always hits its budgets, and just does a great job. Brookwood Farms, congratulations on your unbelievable success.
We have an entirely diverse and amazing portfolio in the South as well. We can't leave you out. So we are recognizing the top performing property as well in the South. This property has a highest average economic occupancy of 96%. It's an incredible accomplishment. Their online reviews show just how happy their residents are, just what a presence they've made in the community, and we couldn't have been more proud of the staff at Riverside Ranch.
All right. I've been getting a lot of calls and texts and emails about this next award. It's a big one. We have 14 regional managers at ROCO spread out across the country. Each regional manager, on average, oversees 8 properties. Their jobs are extremely challenging. They're required to travel across the state, across the country, to oversee their properties. This is a 24/7 business. They're working every single day. Their phone's always on. You never know what's going to happen in this business. And there are a lot of people that are very deserving of being named the Regional Manager of the Year at ROCO. There's one person that, when I think about his job, really rises to the top. He was an individual, when we started ROCO Management, was a property manager. And he had the opportunity, when his regional manager was went to a different company, to actually step up and become a regional manager. He always is positive, no matter what's going on. He's on paternity leave. We're still getting calls and emails from him. He oversees all of our student housing properties across our entire portfolio. So unlike a typical regional manager, his properties are spread out across 9 states. He's on a flight all the time. He's always on the move. He's always positive. And I am so proud to say that he consistently has the highest occupancy and the highest collections every single month. So we are so proud to congratulate David Birch, who is currently on paternity leave with his newborn baby, with another exciting gift as Regional Manager of the Year 2018 at ROCO Real Estate. We have an amazing prize for you, so congratulations to David Birch. So that concludes the award ceremony. It's been an amazing experience. We had a great year at ROCO. I truly feel so fortunate to be able to work with such a great team of people and who have great morals and great values and focus on the business and have unwavering dedication and loyalty and support to what we do throughout the 14 states. Thank you guys for everything that you do day in and day out. A lot of it goes unnoticed, but we're so appreciative of everything. And happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to everybody out there. And to all of our Facebook friends, thank you for joining us today. We're going to do more events like this going live, so be on the lookout for us. And thank you so much for participating. Happy New Year.